Hello, beautiful people. What is going on? I'm the Pale Ork. This is my first official live stream, I guess. I have tried to do a couple of test ones. I'm hoping everything's coming through all right. I hope my audio is okay. Hope the lighting's reasonable. It's daylight here, so that's gonna be fucking with me like hardcore. But I'm keen to sit here and be talking to you guys right now because I'm doing my 250 sub giveaway. I have my little box here with all the names, all labeled, all written out and folded up so that I can't just pick one out. I have been working on some, so I've got some community announcements. I'm the Pale Ork. You can catch me on Discord now. I have a Discord channel. I'm going to leave, after I do post this video, I'm going to have the link in the description. Pale Ork Discord, you can get to it on my main page. You can get to it through my Facebook page, which I have now. The Pale Ork's Mad Mek shop. Find us on Facebook. I've already got a few people have joined the Facebook group, basically trying to build up a community of like-minded wargamers. It doesn't have to necessarily be orc players. Just trying to get up a community of wargamers that will become a wealth of knowledge of people that basically help each other out and know this shit. I'm all about community. If you guys aren't familiar, I've seen a few people that pop up in the stream here that are very familiar with the fact that I'm all about community. So big shout out to who we got here. We've got a few people in. We have, oh shit, there's 11 people watching. Oh wow. Okay. So we've got Brak Da Warboss. How's it going, man? We have Frost and Fist, my wolf brother. Probably meet those. Marcus Costellas. Wow, love it. Navani. Big thank you to Navani. The music that was at the channel intro, or at the stream intro, the waiting area, sorry. That's all Navani. He's freaking insane. I love his work. Really good stuff. Go check him out. I'm going to have the links into the description of all the people that I'm mentioning in the description after the video is posted. Brak Da Warboss, the friendly rivalry with him. First to 1,000 subs. I'm currently winning, but if you're not familiar with his content, go check him out. He's got some cool stuff on there. Brak, Navani, Rivets and Daka, absolutely love your stuff. Frost and Fists, really good. Big shout out to Big D for recently giving me a very heartfelt reach out to include me in the I Am a Wargamer challenge, which was started by Spud from Chilling Wargamers. So another big shout out to Spud and the Chilling Wargamers network. I love you guys' work, I love you guys' channels, and I love you people, just overall, basically. Who we got? We got King Lau, how's it going? Brak, Whiffy Animation. How do you do? What do we got? Rock Lobster, TLC Creations, how's it going, guys? How is it going? What are we working on today? Is anybody working on any hobby stuff? I am working on some gear guts, scrapjets that I have posted up on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can find me there at the Pale Ork. I have been working on some really cool stuff. I'm a lot more active on my Instagram, posting up recent photos than I am on my YouTube channel. I do post videos fairly regularly, but yeah, I'm a little bit more active on the old Instagram. I'm hoping can somebody let me know whether or not my video is coming up okay? Is my stream quality okay, or am I lagging to shit? But Pale, you should just stop doing what you're doing. It's not worth it. Just let me know in the comments. Scrapjets. So I have been working on these guys. I've got them all painted. They're all primed and all basically the base coat grey. I'm hoping that you guys can see these. It doesn't want to focus. The damn sunlight is making it so hard. But yeah. So 3 scrapjets. I'm going to be weathering them up. I don't know whether I'm going to do it on the stream here or otherwise. The other thing I was going to shout out, I did have a list here. I've got a list. I've got notes. Essex Boys, go check him out. He has actually been growing quite a lot recently. His terrain in his bat reps, and his bat reps overall, freaking amazing. I love his terrain pieces. I'd love to have some of his battle boards. He basically does like kill team battle boards and then just puts them together. But yeah, the quality of his terrain is absolutely insane. Big shout out to Essex Boys. Emma from Dice and Demons, she is an absolute madwoman and has only fairly recently started a channel, but she's already over 700 subs. So if you're not familiar with Dice and Demons, go check her out. Tell her the Pale Ork sent you. She's grown really quickly. I put it down to her being very individual in what she's doing. What she's doing with her, so I can't bring up pictures or anything, but if you're not familiar with her, she does bubblegum orcs, and it's very, very colourful, like the exact juxtaposed to being the grim dark that is 40k. And she does the brightest freaking orcs you've ever seen. They're so colourful and they just look amazing. And she puts a lot of effort into a crosshatch technique. So the overall colours she's using is like a lot of contrast paints, which would usually make it quicker. And then she goes and makes it 20,000 times more difficult for herself by crosshatching every single panel and everything. Just very, it's almost cartoony in effect, but without just being the lines, like I can't remember what the word for it is. Yeah. But they look amazing, and everything she's done so far has been amazing. She's done a lot of really cool videos, covered a lot of really cool stuff. If you are not a sub to her, or if you haven't heard of her, go check out Emma from Dice and Demons. She also has a showroom very similar to mine on, or she's got a Dice and Demons showroom, which is a page very similar to what I'm trying to do. Just building a community of like-minded wargamers, posting up their stuff and showcasing their minis. Awesome stuff. Default Warbosses, Scarnier from Plastic Gaming, 6+ Stevo. If you don't know him already, go check him out. Then we've got Dread from Dread Gaming and Dim Reaper from The Hobby Gig. If you're not a sub to their channel, I don't know why you wouldn't be. They do a monthly video that is basically Ork based. So if you like my content and you like Ork content in general, go check out the Warbosses. If you're a sub to their channels individually and you're not sub to the Warbosses, I'm not sure why. Collectively, they've got quite a large following, so I'm not sure why the Warbosses hasn't got a bigger following than any one of them. So go sub to their channels. And that is all of my community stuff that I can think of. I've got a Patreon. That is my last thing. I have a Patreon, the Pale Ork Patreon. So the patreon.com/thepaleork. If you want to throw money at me and help the channel out, basically, you don't get anything for it. You're just going to be helping me out to try and improve the quality of my content, improve my equipment, and maybe purchase some shit that I can actually work with to do more content for the stream. Okay, that's a lot of community stuff. I've got 14. Holy shit, I've got 14 people watching. Okay, yeah, cool. Who we got in? Mostly Zen is in. How's it going, guys? How do? Epic Narrator 40k. How's it going? Who we got? Yeah, pretty sure that's... And a couple of people being quiet. I haven't really seen anybody that haven't shouted out in the chat. How is it going? Love Evan's style from the... Yep. Dice and Demons. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, very much. Nav is off, is he? See you, Nav. Thanks for showing up, dude. Yeah, so let's get into the first thing, because I don't want to be running too long with this. I'm basically working around kids and time frames, so it's going to be a real short stream. Sorry if you guys were in for a long hobby hangout, but we have a box. In the box, we have all the names of the people that are subscribed and posted in the comments of my 250 sub giveaway, and I'm going to pull a name out, and whoever the name is, that's who's going to win my Ork Weird Boy, which was this guy. Converted from a War Machine Troll, or a War... Is it Hordes? Troll? Pyromancer? Pretty sure it is, but yeah. Really cool. And I will post that to them promptly, pending me actually being able to send anything, because Australia's supposed to be being shithouse at the moment. But we will see how that goes. Yeah. Let's get into it, guys. Good luck to everybody, and I will grab out a... What's that one? Oh, I got it. What do we got? Oh, no. Okay. Big D. The Gamecraft Dragon himself. You are the proud winner of a... That's awesome. That's, yeah, cool. He gave me such a great shout out. It's good to see you actually coming out on top of that. I was kind of hoping that Brak would get it, because postage would be considerably less, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Big D, you are the winner of a Weird Boy. Excuse the kids screaming in the background. You're the big winner of the Weird Boy. So Big D, I will get in contact with you and figure out where I'm going to post it to. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy that he's ended up with that because, yeah, he gives me shout outs on his channel all the time. It's just a genuinely good dude. If you're not familiar with the Gamecraft Dragon, go check him out. He's got a lot of hobby stuff on his channel. And they are working on doing bat reps a little bit more in the future. Like, I'll be doing a lot more bat reps as soon as the whole lockdown thing stops where I am. And my kids are squealing in the background. Yeah, what do we got? Touching on other things, that is the big announcement. Yeah. What are you guys working on? Let me know. Have you guys been working on anything big? I've been doing quite a lot of hobby stuff. Outside of the scrap jets that I've been putting together, I've also put together some shock jump dragsters. I do have a video coming out. I have finished it, but I haven't posted it yet. Reviewing or doing a box opening of the scrap jets that I got, and talking about what I was going to be doing with the front ends that were misprinted. Still yet to do a bat rep from a narrator. Yeah, get into it, man. Just get into it. I want to see those bat reps, guys. It is a crazy amount of work. I didn't realize how much work it was. The second bat rep I did, I tried to cut it down time-wise, and yeah, it didn't work out the way that I thought it would. So, the longer format, the hour-long video that I did, was very much... sorry, 1 second. Yeah, the hour-long video that I did was far better received than the shorter format one that I did, which is really disappointing because it was considerably less work to do the short format one. But if the viewer retention was literally 70 times better on the long bat rep than it was on the short bat rep, and the views are just better on the long bat rep as well, I'm just gonna have to go with that. I don't know. I might try another couple of the short format ones just for my sanity, but if it doesn't turn out the way that I needed it to, then I'm going to be going to the longer ones. But a big part of that might just be because it was so short game-wise. It only went to my turn 2, his turn, like going into his turn 3, and then we called it because I won't spoil it for you. The game ended very, very abruptly. It was very quick. So if we were playing a game, especially for 9th, even in what is the shorter format, so it's just a little bit of a sum up at the end of every turn, as well as a couple of dice rolls and throwing in some banter. That, along with being, if it was the actual 5-turn game instead of a 2.5-turn game, it'd probably work out to be about 40 minutes, which is exactly where I want to be. Play on Tabletop, big shout out to the guys at Play on Tabletop. They are the people who have inspired me to do the bat reps. And, excuse me, the guys who have inspired me to do the bat reps and do them as good as I can. I'm kind of limited by the resources that I have, but I'm going to do the best I can. I haven't got the money to buy the soft boxes that I would like to have, one at every corner of the battlefield, just improving the lighting. The lighting is reasonable for what it is. I've literally just got a floodlight above my board, and it just floods the battlefield with light. I have been working on my board for 9th ed games, working on shortening it down. I do want to do a video touching on that in the very near future, and I'm kicking stuff now. Yeah, I did it with cork. I don't know how you guys are doing it, shortening your battle boards. I have seen people use tape. I think it looks tacky as shit, and I don't like it. The guys at, is it SN Studios or SN Bat Reps? They do some really cool stuff. They've actually framed theirs with like a hard perspex, black acrylic looking stuff. Man, it looks good. And they've got little logos on them and stuff. Yeah, sexy stuff. Sexy stuff. Let's check out the chat. I've been a little bit off topic here. What do we got? Simple Steve the Godfather. Yep. Demi's nearly finished in Warbosses. Yeah, nice. I'm keen to see that. Smash the like you gets. What do we got? We've got 18 playbacks, 12 viewers. Hey guys, how is it going? Big congrats to D. Yeah, for sure. Kids will be kids, you gotta love them. Yeah. Until they're being screaming banshees. It's about me. Buggies. Yeah, I've got a lot of buggies. So I've got 3 scrapjets. I did have the front ends of another 6, but I didn't want to build all scrapjets. I wanted to mix it up a bit. Although the scrapjet is the better one of the buggies, I probably could have run 6 of them if I wanted, but I want to be running some diversity in it. So I've got 3 scrapjets. I've built 3 shock jump dragsters, which is what I was trying to show you guys before I got off topic. So shock jump dragster. This is what I'm using as a shock jump dragster. It's got the cannon, the custom cannon at the front, which if you're familiar with my other videos, that ties in with the custom mega cannons that I have on my scratch built mech guns. And yeah, a Deathcopter body, some truck wheels. That's literally just a bit of sprue with some spring wrapped around it. I can't see it. Yeah, struggling. Yeah, Deathcopter body. Couple of extra exhausts coming out the back. That is a printed front end from a tractor cannon. Like just one of the 3D printed places that I found that actually tried to do a knockoff tractor cannon. So that's the outer component of the tractor cannon with a glue nozzle at the back end, just to make it look like it's got worky bits coming out the back. Super, super happy with how it's turned out. And I have another 2 of those. So I'm going to have 3 of the shock jump dragsters. I'm going to have 3 of the Megatrack scrapjets. And then I have another 3 of... Just one second. These guys. So that's, again, the same front end. I'm probably going to change the way the front end is. And the back end is Gear Guts Mech Shop Warbikers from, I think it was a couple of months ago now, that I had printed for me. Basically just giving another alternative to the back end of this so that they all look different. The only thing tying them together is going to be the front ends. But these, I'm probably going to be running these as either custom booster blasters or the snaz wagons or whatever they're called. I like the one with the mech special. The custom job gives me 15 shots, I think it is. I'm keen to run 3 of those. So that's still very much being worked on. I don't know whether or not I want to... Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should I leave the profile the same as it is, just with the bike at the back end, and then just change the guns at the front? Just to run it as the custom booster blaster or whatever the fuck it's called? Or does it need the extra panels and stuff coming out the side, make it look more buggy-like and less bulky trike-like? I kind of like it the way that it is, but yeah, let me know. But yeah, that's what I've been up to hobby-wise. Besides that, I've been doing a lot of Tyranid stuff. It doesn't usually make it to my Ork channels that I'm part of, obviously because it's not Ork related. It is all over my Instagram. I have been posting some really cool stuff, some stuff I'm proud of, and there will be... I did do a teaser video very recently covering the fact that I'm bringing my Tyranids to the channel. At Nick Dragster. Nice, yeah. I like the frames. Nuts. Short game's always been lackluster. Yeah. It's all true. Your buggies look so damn good, Frost and Fist. Yeah. Big shout out to the Commodore for the the shout out from him during Frost and Fist stream, saying how my stuff was amazing and he loved it. So yeah, it was good to hear that kind of stuff. It's always good to hear positive reinforcement. Boomdacker Snazwagon, that must be the one. Ian Waz is awesome. Ian Waz, someone mentioned him earlier, did they? Ian Waz is awesome, and I'd love to talk to that guy a bit more. But yeah, when is he cut off guard? The bike back end is awesome. Yeah, it is. I do enjoy it. I think it looks... It's different. That's the big thing with a lot of my stuff. I like it to look different. So even when I did get these, the scrapjets, it's not what they're meant to look like. They're meant to be a little more streamlined, and yeah. I added wings to all of them, and I've added the fins to all of them. So they actually look like a jet. A little bit more. But I'm super, super happy with how these look. and I do want to paint them up and get them on some bases so that I can play them in bat reps in the near future. Midnight tonight in the UK, yeah, nice. Yeah, so hard to line up the time where it's going to work out for everybody, but it's got to work around my schedule more than anything. So I do apologise for anybody that's having to stay up stupid late to make this stream. And yeah, if you're still sticking around, like I've still got 13 people watching, so you're obviously not just here for the announcement. You're all sticking around and having a chat. So what do we got? King Lao, you do some pretty great kit bashing and custom stuff too. I do. I have enjoyed the kit bash stuff, and some of my scratch build stuff has come out really good that I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I do want to work on some scratch built dreads in the near future, so if you want to see that, let me know and I'll probably try to cover it as best I can. Then what have I got? I've been asked to do some weathering videos. I'm looking at trying to get it done, but time constraints is a big thing. So I'm going to be looking at doing my rust effects. I might even do some of it on stream just to show you guys what we're talking about. But yeah, I could go through some of that. So if that's something you want, do you want to see me do some painting, do some weathering stuff here? Is that informative? Do we want to talk about orcs? Do we want to talk about the state of orcs in 9th? Do we want to talk about how much we hate the board size? Do we want to talk about training rules and what you agree with or disagree with? Let me know. Roxy, Derivator, you mad chick, what is going on? Great to see you in. And I'm not sure if you were in to see the winner of the giveaway. It was Big D from Gamecraft Dragons, so another big congrats to Big D. A little sad that he hasn't turned up. It's probably a little early in the afternoon for him, but yeah. And the kids are still being really loud in the background. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, what do you guys want to see? You want to see some painting or what? Let me know in the comments. We'll make exceptions for that. Yeah. Sorry, one sec. So I have been doing a fair bit of painting. I bought some brushes recently. A couple of these are really good brushes, quite expensive brushes from a paint supply place, and the other two are just dollar store shit, and guess which ones I use more? Surprising. Painting tutorials are never a bad thing. Yeah, true. Very true. So yeah, painting stuff. Mini Ork, yeah, he's hey Lady D, how's it going? What a blondie. Yeah, I breed blonde hair, blue eyed babies for some reason. My newest one, Ollivander, is redhead, which was a bit of a throwback from his mother. Pale grot, very much. He's exceptionally pale grot. He's actually anemic, so he's got some health issues, but yeah, that's neither here or there. Let's talk about orcs. Orcs in 9th Ed. I don't think they're dead. A lot of people have been complaining and having a whinge and a moan about what orcs are looking like in 9th. And with the points going up, yeah, we got kind of hit with them, but everyone else did. If you want to complain, you should probably be Tau. They got hit more than anybody. Nids had some reasonable ones, and then some that were just really bad. So like Carnifex is going up in points, just stupid. Like they were already overcosted, they didn't need to be increased anymore. What do we got? Milkshake bribery and threats, parenting at its best. Yeah. I'll take away your toys. Yeah, you want to watch your toy room get cleaned? All you got to do is walk in with a bin and throw one toy in it, and then just watch them scatter. It's an effective method. It's worked a number of times for me, and my kids are still yelling in the background. I do apologise for the kids, but yeah, nothing much I can do about it from here. I'm not worried. My monkeys will still rump. Yeah, 9th Ed, I'm keen. The first game of 9th Ed and the only game of 9th Ed that I've played was against a Tau player, and I was playing my Revan Wing, which, if you're familiar with the channel, which I'm assuming anyone watching this will be, my Revan Wing is an Orc-themed bike army. Basically consisting of a Deathkiller Wartrike, I have a Warboss on a bike, I have a Big Mech with a shock attack gun on a bike, and I have a Pain Boy, I have Mega Knobs, I have Knobs on bikes, and then I have a butt ton of war bikers on bikes. I've got a Dakar jet that usually goes in there, and a couple of units of boys in trucks often make an appearance as well. I was playing against the tower player using my Revan Wing, and I made 5 turn 1 charges, because on the new board, you cannot get away when you start 15 inches away from 16-inch moving bikes. So he found out very quickly that, yeah, castling the way that you used to with Tau isn't necessarily how you want to be doing it in the new edition. Or at least it wasn't the way you wanted to do it with the army that I was playing, specifically. Shooting is still king, but when I take out that much stuff turn 1, like I took out a Riptide, more than half of his, or 3/4 of his Fire Warriors, so the objective saw in game, and I take out most of his OPSEC stuff. Yeah, it just absolutely obliterated him. So that was another one that was over by turn 3. He just called it. But yeah, so I went well with speed. I'm hoping to continue the trend with buggies. Like, I want to run a bulk buggy list. There was a list. Excuse me. There was a buggy list that won a tournament recently. It was running like 9 or 10 buggies, a gun wagon, and a Death Roller battle wagon. I'm not sure if it had the red roller on the Death Roller one, but it did have the Boomer on the gun wagon. Shock attack gun on bike is ace. Yeah. I'm really enjoying my kit bash that I put together as well. It's using a cannon, Doom's cannon from the Doomsday Arc for Necrons. It's basically got that mounted onto the back of a Deathcopter body with truck wheels making up the rest of it. But yeah, I actually realized the other day I haven't done a showcase video on that, so I really need to get that sorted. What do we got? Yeah, the Adelaide guy. Yeah. He was on, I can't remember what the podcast was, but he was on a podcast and they talked about it in length. They talked about it for a few minutes. Who do we got? Sorry, just checking out the chat here. Red Mac. Painting my first Death Killer War Trike. Speed freaks. Be the fastest. Let me good. Yeah, they do. What have we got? The one from the previous build off, Roxy? Yes, it is that. That custom build. Yours was really cool, but I'm still happy with mine. Yeah, yours was like next level. You just put way too much effort into that thing, mad woman. But yeah, the Stomper was the other thing that I've done recently. Anyone not familiar with the 40k Ork community, if you are an Ork player or you like Ork stuff, go check them out on Facebook. The 40k Ork community. We have been doing. I'm super active on there all the time, trying to get people involved in doing stuff, sharing my content, sharing their content, and I have been trying to get people involved in doing builds. And to help me out, Kyle from words are hard. Kyle from the Guts Mech Shop has participated by adding in prize support for a couple of different things when enough people are participating in these build-offs. So scratch build competitions through the 40k Ork community. If you're into something like that, or it's something you enjoy doing, go get on there and hopefully you could join into what is going to be the next one. The one that for this month was a Chinook Warcopter. I kind of gave up on mine. I didn't have the materials that I needed to make it look the way that I wanted to, but my Stomper was something that I was really happy with, and I don't have... Yeah, I don't want to go get it. It's in my shed. Yeah, it turned out so good, like stupid good. Considering it's 95% cardboard, super happy with it. Yeah. I'm still not sure whether or not my stream's coming through good. Can you guys let me know? I'm not confident that it's going well quality-wise, because I did have a lot of problems with it in the past through other times that I had done it with on my other channel. The Stompus, yeah. Wally. What have we got? Speed tricks. Yeah. Yeah. What are we working on, guys? Let me know. Let's have a chat. Orks in 9th. Buggies are really good. Really good. Like, stupid good. So, definitely get on the buggy war band. The no. The killer, no, the words are hard. The kill cannon on the gun wagon, specifically with the boomer, is insane because you get 2d6 shots. Periscope lets you shoot twice if you move half or don't move. So you get 4d6 shots at a strength 7 or 8, neg 2 or 3, damage 2 or whatever it is. Dumb. Just dumb. Video quality is fine. Thank you. Thank you. Good to know. Yeah. I'm going to paint some stuff. If you guys want to hang out and chat, be my guest. I'm not going to do it for too long or I have to go. But I'm going to see what I can attack here. Probably want to be rusting stuff up or painting first or last. So I'm going to show you something. Paint palette. It's a piece of shit. Doesn't matter. The secret to my weathering techniques or my rust effects that I do on my miniatures, my terrain, my scratchable stuff is the cheapest paint you can find, as long as it's acrylic. I got a brown and a blazing orange. So like a mission brown and a blazing orange. You can skip the brown step by doing what Dread from Dread Gaming has done and just painted his brown to start with, but I didn't have the brown primer to do these to start with anyway. So because these were black, I had to bring the silver in, and then after the silver goes on, or the lead belcher, after that goes on, my process is prime, paint everything metal. After the metal's on, I stipple on the brown, trying not to go too like crazy. I don't want it solid. I'm just adding in a texture and a color, like a little bit of color. Just stippling in. Eventually it becomes like a dry brush. You don't want it to go too crazy, but it does come out looking quite brown with a little bit of the silver coming through. You can achieve the same thing by having the silver or the lead belcher on a brown primed model is what I'm trying to get out, but words are hard.
Dad.
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Can I please have a cup of milk?
You cannot have a cup of milk.
Can I have a cup of water?
No, you cannot have a cup of water. Go get your drink bottle.
Get a cup. I don't care.
That was Peter. And I have told them to not come in here. But kids. They're just stippling around. I'm just going to do a bit of this and then show you guys what it comes up like so that you have an idea. A lot of you probably already know how to do this kind of shit, or you do better methods of it, but I have had good results doing the super easy, super cheap, shitty knockoff method of it looks like I put in a lot of effort. I do not. I'm trying to work smarter so that I don't have to work hard when it comes to a lot of my painting. So I'll let my washes do way more work than they should when I'm doing my miniatures. Like my miniatures look like absolute shit right up until they get a wash on them and it all ties it together and you get that satisfying feeling in your giblies. But yeah. What are you guys working on? You working on anything? Have you been working on anything? I know Roxy's been working on the Chin Ork, and that thing looks freaking awesome, by the way. I'm keen to see it finished. Excuse the silence I'm just kind of concentrating a bit. Brak, a video on how not to break your legs. I had a bit of a laugh with Brak the other day. I was after he posted a video, and then I posted a video. He posted a video very shortly after doing a basing video, and it was another basing video. And I was like, man, I hope you're not going to do this for all 200 of your Ork boys. When I dared him to do it, because it would just be funny. We'll cover his content for a while, individually basing Orks in individual videos. But yeah, there we go. My metallics are prime black, base tin bits. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so you could do if you do the brown, and then you just dry brush. Guys, enough. You just can cut it out, or you're not getting anything. Kids screaming, carrying on. My god. So yeah, if you started off with the brown, then you just dry brush very sparingly. Dry brush the silver on, and it gets basically the reverse effect of this, which is nearly done. Just give me a second. I do have the Mega Knobs that I did a video on recently. I have painted them, they are finished, and I do have a video coming up covering me painting them. I've just got to finish actually editing the damn thing, so I've got to do the voiceover work for it after I've worked on the actual painting side of it, because it was a long ass video, and I'm sure you guys didn't want to watch me paint Mega Knobs for 40 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever it worked out to be. But yeah. What do we got? What do you guys think in the center bit? Should that stay silver, or should I rust that up as well? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Gee, the Hyper Sapien, what's going on? Gamecraft Dragon, dude, you are the proud owner of a Ork Weird Boy. You won, man. So congrats. Huge congrats. So let me get in contact with you through whatever channels, yeah, and I'll send you this to you as soon as I can. Just yeah, get in contact with me, let me know. But yeah, super happy that you ended up with it, dude. There was quite a lot of interest in it. I was pretty surprised about the number of people that commented on the video. So it's pretty crazy. Just bringing up some stuff at the moment to have a look. So if I check out the video, where'd it go? On the 250 sub giveaway, we have, there's 105 views, there was 34 likes, and there was 31 comments. So a huge number of people, comparatively to a lot of other videos that I've posted up, a huge number of people that actually commented on it, and there was a lot of interest shown. So yeah, pretty keen. And I went from, that was just before 250. I've jumped from there to 269 in the space of a week. So some growth is definitely appreciated. Huge thank you to everybody that has supported me thus far. Huge thank you to all the people that will support me in the future. And hopefully I can keep bringing you guys content that you guys want to watch, and I end up getting to the 1K subs, which will be beating Brak and living the dream, you know? Like, I would love to be doing this and earning money for it, regardless of how little the amount is. Being able to fund my hobby, doing a hobby, would be amazing. I don't have to be earning a freaking income from it, but if I could, that would be awesome. So, what are you guys up to? Yeah, congrats, big D. Glad you won it, dude. Glad you won it. You deserve it. Good stuff. I'm just rusting up some jets here currently, so please excuse the silence. I'll try to get back to you guys in between. Super excited. Yeah. What have we got? Zen. Keep center bits silver and use black wash to make look oily. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? That's exactly what I was going to do. That's exactly what I was looking at. The turbine bit on the inside, I've got Brass Scorpion, which I freaking love. It is so good. It's like, yeah, it's a super cheap way to just get some kind of, it's not a rust effect, but it's not, yeah, it's hard to explain. I like the bronzing style, or the copper style that it gets by adding some Brass Scorpion. I wouldn't really say it's brassy, it's the wrong colour. Send my details in the Discord. Nice, sweet. I'll have a look at that soon. Holy shit, we've got 17 people. 17 people are coming to watch my stream. I did not expect that kind of shit. Big shout out to everybody, you beautiful people. Shout out to Mythos if you're still sticking around. Enjoyed your stream yesterday, dude. It was good. As the audio too, I've got a microphone, but because of my computer being so loud, the settings that I have to run at are not optimal. So I'm not sure whether or not it's picking up my voice properly. Painting wolves. Nice. I don't think I've seen your wolf army. I've seen your Nurgle stuff. I'm a wolf fan. I do like wolves. Just never had the money to get every army that I'd ever wanted. That's looking nice. So the stippling, and the reason I use acrylic is to give it this literal texture. So it doesn't, if you're using like water-based stuff, a lot of the times you'll put paint on and it gives the appearance of texture. But when you're using a thick acrylic, you actually get a little bit of a texture on it. So this is all rusted up. Yeah? Except for the couple of bits that I missed there. But you can see basically where I'm going with it. I'll see if I'm going to light here. What have we got? Yeah. No. And that's just the brown. That's just adding the brown. After the brown, we go. Christ Pale, are you Porky Pig now? What? What did I say? I want my meat in a bit. Oh yeah, I get it now. Probably right. Oh man, I'm gonna get out of bed and have coffee. I'm already on Coke, man. I went to go for coffee earlier, and yeah. The noise gate is sounding good. Getting some weird background noise when you speak. It's not too loud though. That background noise is the jet engine that I have under my computer desk. That is my computer. It is broken. It's not too much of a potato, but it's stupid loud for no good reason. There's an internal thing, the heat sensor or something, the thermal something on the motherboard was cooked when I had a CPU issue, and when I had the CPU replaced, I very quickly found out that although the computer's running fine, technically running fine, the fan is trying to cool the motherboard down because it thinks it's cooking, but it's not. So it's just running overdrive for no reason. I can't slow it down. There's nothing I can do about it. Except to replace the motherboard, which I can't afford to do. So we'll just have to grin and bear it. And hopefully it doesn't make the streams unbearable, because I would like to try and do these a little bit more often than I have been, which is not at all. So 15 people watching. Love your work, guys. Get some hobby done with me, you lazy gits. Come on, paint some stuff. Remember, guys, progress is progress. It doesn't matter if it's a mini or an army. Any amount of paint on a miniature is progress. Scratching up anything to cross off from your sea of grey is a good thing. The motivation behind my channel in the first place was just getting my fucking orcs done. Getting them finished, getting them out of the way. I'm kind of hopeful that I don't achieve that goal too quickly, because I'll run out of content, basically, to do. But I keep being an idiot and adding more stuff to my list. Like getting all these 3D printed stuff, and I'm not buying GW. I haven't bought GW for years. Years! I've got enough GW. I don't need any more of this shit. Overpriced bloody rubbish. Speaking of rubbish, I've been known to, as Brak would say, dumpster dive, to get bits and gubbins to add to scratch builds and terrain pieces and whatever else. I was wondering if anybody, this is just a long shot because I don't actually think anybody would be on board with doing it. Instead of, like, Patreon's a thing. I know people don't like, or some people don't like, throwing money at a patron or whatever else. If you like my content and you want to support the channel, but you don't want to or can't be bothered throwing money at me to do that, I was thinking that another thing that I could do is basically just donate bits. Like, people could donate bits to my bits box, because as long as I have bits, I can continue to create things. I can build things, I can convert things, I can kit bash things, and as long as I'm doing that, I have content. But at the rate I'm going, if I keep building things and kit bashing things and doing all this other stuff, my bits boxes look considerably worse than they were when I started my channel. And I sadly lack the income to buy the kits that I would like to buy to be able to replenish my bits boxes. So it leaves me with not a huge amount. And yeah. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Is that a thing? Was donating bits something that anybody would be interested in doing? You guys want to help me out and throw some bits at me? I don't care if it's Marine. I don't care what faction it's from, except maybe like Eldar. I'm not sure how useful Eldar stuff would be to me. Basically, if it's Imperium or Ork, I'd be keen. And it doesn't matter what it is, all bits are useful to me. I make garbage look like a polished turd, so it's all valuable to me. And yeah, this is coming up pretty good. Time to go back to dumpster diving. Yeah. Honestly thought you were going to ask people for trash. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Bits boxes, bits box stuff. Doesn't matter if it's a small amount or a large amount. Bits are appreciated. I like bits. Yeah, I'm not asking for rubbish. I don't want people's, like, bags of rubbish. That's not what I'm after. If you want to support the channel and you want to help me out, donating bits could be a way to do it. So if you just want to get in contact with me through Facebook or otherwise, another shout out for my Facebook page, Pale Ork Mad Mek Shop. Check it out. Or the Pale Orks Mad Mek Shop. Check it out. It's worth watching. Worth looking at. Clint. Essex. Hey, I've already given you a shout out, man. Good to see you here. Good to see you in. How long have we been going? We 22 minutes? No? What have we got? Oh wow. It's been like an hour, nearly. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep you guys too much longer because I wasn't intending on having it go this long, really. What do we got? 17 likes. Nice, nice. Thanks for the support, guys. Yeah, go check out Essex battle boards on his bat reps. They're awesome. Really, really good. Go check them out. Working on, for anybody who's just come in, working on scrapjets, getting them painted up. These are all rusty. Just the brown on the lead belcher. And I literally go from that to this. Any kind of vibrant orange. Just in a little bit. Plonk it on. Goop it onto your palette. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, not a problem, dude. Not a problem. I'm gonna. Do we want to see my head, or do we want to be looking at what I'm actually working on? I could move the camera if that's what we want to see. Again, apologies if I'm ignoring you guys, but I'm just trying to get some stuff done. Mini Walmart. Wow, the Pale Ork. Listening to you while at the bench making trash terrain. Nice. Congrats on 250. Cheers, dude. Cheers. Mini Walmart, another one. Go check him out. With this, for anyone that's been following along, stippling on a little bit lighter. You don't want a thicker paint when you're doing the orange. And it comes up looking like I'll show you in a second. That is the alarm clock by which I was defining the length of my stream. My youngest has woken up, so I must deal with an infant child now. So I apologize for ending abruptly. Huge thank you for everyone that's been hanging out. A huge thank you to everyone that participated in the giveaway. Big shout out to D. Congratulations on the win. If you are not a subscriber, which I'm assuming all of you are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload. I have been the Pale Ork, and this has been a really fun stream. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys very soon in the next video. Hopefully try to get some more streaming done in the near future, but we'll see how we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Catches.